Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? I hope everything is good in your world. Things are looking better here. Today, I went and took care of the lawsuit. I took the day off because I had to take care of the lawsuit, and the girls are leaving town for a tournament this weekend, and I'm not able to go. It's just that simple. And so I wanted to spend a little bit of time with Keely before she went, because she's gonna go win another championship, and hope I can get over there on Sunday. It's in Columbus, which means I have to drive 4 hours or something, and I currently don't have a vehicle that's capable of making that trip other than my motorcycle. So the big problem is it looks like it's going to rain all day Sunday. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I really want to go see her play. It might require me to rent a car or something. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. The weekend is still young. So I took the day off so that I could spend some time with her and also take care of the lawyer business, which I'm glad I took the day because, first of all, I owed money and I needed a check. I don't own checks. I haven't ever owned checks for that account. I don't know why I would own a check. I don't know what that is. So I had to go to the bank and be like, I don't have checks. What do I do? And they had to print me some. They can print me checks, right there. Cool, whatever, just print me a check. So I took that to the lawyer's office, met with them, filled it all out, got my receipt, and left. Went and hung out with Keely for a bit. We had some lunch, and I cut her hair. I undershaved her hair 2 years ago at a tournament. So the top of her hair is long, the sides and back all been undershaved. So I had to redo the undershave. I hadn't cut it in 6 or 8 months. So I did that, and while we were done with that, I got a call from the lawyer, and he's like, you filled the check out wrong, and I didn't catch it, and I was like, what did I do? And is it possible to just be numbers dyslexic? I often mix numbers, and I don't know why. But I had written down the correct numbers in the box, but then when I wrote out the number on the line, I wrote it backwards. Not backwards. I switched a couple. Anyway. So I had to write another check and take it back to the law office and turn it into the lawyers. So, but supposedly he's going to file for a dismissal of the case, and that'll also get rid of the lien and all that other stuff, and I'll get notifications for all of that. I hope that is the end of it all. When he said, I said, can I bring the money to you? And he's like, yeah, you can mail it. And I'm like, no, I want to bring it to you in person, hand it to you, and get a receipt. And he's like, I understand. He's like, yes, you can bring it. Because after this weird year and a half, apparently, of supposedly being contacted, I wasn't trusting in the fact that maybe the mail system, I don't know. I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything. I'm just saying that for my sanity, I wanted to know that there was a receipt in hand for this check that I handed them, and that nobody could ever claim that they didn't get it. They definitely got it, and I made sure of that. So hopefully I'll see that check clear soon, so I can say definitively that it has been cashed, and it's no longer my problem. We'll see. Other than that, I'm alone in the next 10 days. I'm sure Keely will come over a little bit next week. We have practice and stuff, but I'm basically here, and I want to spend a little time down here. I have a few projects that I can do. Nothing that is really super exciting to me, and that's probably part of the reason I haven't done them yet. One of those is making trim for upstairs, and that's going to be an ordeal. So I'll probably start working on that this weekend, because basically I have a bunch of pine that I just need to start planing and ripping. I'm going to plane it just a little bit thinner than it comes stock so it doesn't look as bulky. and then rip it and then put some profiles on it at the router table. I don't have any fancy shaper bits or anything like that. You know, I could do like a real basic OG or something on it. I may on the vertical door trim, I might try to do like a real slight bevel on the table saw to give it like a little fancier profile or something like that. And then maybe just do roundovers. Something like that would probably be sufficient in my mind. The baseboard, I'd like to do at least a couple little. I might try to take my roundover bit. I think my roundover bit has a shoulder on it, so I might try to use that to create like a shadow line or something. So there's options, but I might mess with that this weekend and try to see if I can get that project moving forward, because I have 5 1x12s over there to rip down, and I'm going to need at least another probably 10 to finish. So that's just the first batch essentially that I need to get ripped and then profiled and then stained before I can even start installing it. So that needs to happen. It's gonna happen. It just I needed to, I don't know, get over myself. We talked about that yesterday. So I'm working on that. Working on getting over myself. I was hoping to do a bunch of landscaping today. I've got some really bad flower beds out there that I haven't mulched in a couple years, and so I'm going to get rid of the mulch and put in gravel, landscaping gravel, and then I need to get rid of a couple of the ugly plants and replace those with something a little nicer. So that's a project for this rest of this weekend and or throughout the week and next weekend. So, you know, there's lots to do. It's just a matter of getting off my butt and doing it. So, I'm going to go get off my butt and do something right now. So, thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and being amazing friends and wonderful people. I appreciate you, and I will see you on Monday.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from ChrisEverett.net. Why is it called a tennis bracelet? Tennis bracelets got their unusual name from an incident involving Chris Evert during a U.S. Open match in 1987. Chris had been wearing an expensive bracelet featuring an inline string of individually set diamonds. When the clasp snapped, she asked the officials to stop the match until the jewelry could be found.